Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Plus. Today we are featuring one of my favorite house mods ever, Bradain Chorr. This mod was designed by Liren and assembled by Kriemen of Mixwater Mods. Let's check out the map. Here we are at Bradain Chorr. To our west is Anissa's cabin, and to our east is Riverwood, and here we are again at Bradain Chorr. When you arrive, you'll find a new bridge has been built on the path between Helgen and Riverwood, crossing the White River for you to arrive at a home standing on stilts on a scenic piece of riverside land. Ivy covers the sides of the home, and the home appears to be one with nature. You'll see lots of chickens and newly designed horses with beautiful coats roaming the countryside. According to the backstory of the mod, the Dragonborn's parents didn't want a child. They wanted to adventure and explore. The parents built a simple house and named it after their favorite way to relax, and they hid all of their treasures from adventuring there. But they left to explore the world, and the grandfather of the Dragonborn, Yorik, wanted to stay at home, waiting for his grandchild to return, and leaving him all he could muster. Speaking of Yorik, this is his gravestone. It provides a stamina buff, and on the back you can control how many of these beautiful horses you want to use. Personally, I like all of them. Then you have some chickens' nests over there with eggs in them, a wood chopping block, and up the hill you have a garden. You have several soils where you can plant what you want to, and you also have a bonus of having leeks, cabbage, and potatoes. Not to mention this handy-dandy scarecrow. One slight setback to this home is that only the German translation is uploaded, but it just labels containers so you can still look at the pictures and use common sense. Also, the crafting menus are still in English, so no worries. And on this side of the property, we have an area for you to do your laundry. There's your dirty clothes pile, a soap and brush, and I guess you wash them in the river and then you hang them up on the clothesline right here. So immersive. Speaking of immersion, there's an outhouse. We'll explore this lower level in just a moment. First, let's head upstairs. Here's a little chess area for you and your follower, along with some flower beds, a mushroom garden, and here's a good vantage point to check on your crops, chickens, and horses. Next, let's head inside. As you can see, the home can be very open to its scenic surroundings, or you can close up the walls, but I prefer it to be open. And look at this view. That's really hard to beat. As we see the bed, notice the new sheets. And to the left of the bed, you have an office area with some custom storage. There's your beautiful view of Riverwood. And then you have a little food prep area on this side. And that little grinder acts as a grain mill. And you have an oven, and a butter churner, and some harvestable ingredients. Let's head out to the deck. As I said earlier, you can choose to close up the doors and walls. Here's an example. You can also do it to this set of doors and this set. I'll keep it open. In the corner, we have a romantic table for two with butterflies flying around the flower bed and wind chime. I know you might get tired of me checking out this view, but I just can't get enough. This is one of those homes that has a perfect location. And this roof is the same one Kriemen used in the inn and his Greenmount Village mod. Look at the shadows on the deck from the flower-covered roof. We also have a grill for your cooking needs. And then we have a crafting area. with an anvil, workbench, grindstone, some custom bins for storage of specific items for smithing. And then you have an alchemy table and arcane enchanter, also with custom storage bins. And then in this area over here, we have another garden area. This particular garden area has 16 fertile soils, and then the one that we had near the leeks and the potatoes and the cabbage had 12. So you have 28 total fertile soils at this property. There's custom storage for your weapons. And we're just going to go ahead and jump over this rail to save a little bit of time and check out this area underneath the house. Beautiful ivy. You've got a tanning rack to your left. And then you have another cooking pot and a smelter to your right. And a place to store ingots. A little chicken's nest. Hello, Mr. Chicken. We've got a horse chilling out here too. Another great view of Riverwood. It's really neat when it rains and you're underneath this little structure too. And then you have 2 bedrolls for followers. And then we have a trap door. This is an area where special items are displayed, but it already has the items populated. It connects with the backstory of your parents hiding the treasures from their adventures. You'll find some Dragon Priest masks, Dragon Claws, Thieves Guild items, and a bust of the Grey Fox, and many more. They do have some bookshelves that you can fill in around the items, but it's just a neat bonus area to check out. As far as my final thoughts on this home go, I love the location of the home and how you can open up all of the doors to feel connected with nature. I love the number of soils that you can use to plant ingredients for alchemy, the horses, the chickens, the clutter that serves as storage containers, the ivy planted around the sides of the house, and if you don't end up coming into the special basement often, it's a lot like a no-load door home, with all of your basic crafting stations available outside. With all of those reasons considered, this is one of my favorite house mods ever. This concludes our tour of Bradain Chorr. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and leave a comment with your thoughts. To see more of my past tours, click the playlist on the top left. To see my future content, click the channel icon on the bottom left to subscribe. And to never miss an episode, click the bell icon to receive notifications of when I post. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode.